Hi, my name is Joyce McDonald, and I lost my mother a few years ago because of diabetic complications. And shortly thereafter, I was on a quest to see what I could do. I went to my doctor, and she told me I was pre-diabetic and started me off on medications right away. I started trying to lose weight and to exercise like she told me to, but as hard as I tried, I was not successful. Each time I go back to the doctor, my blood sugar, my glucose was higher and higher. So it's been troubling to me for years, and each time I go, she told me the same thing. So one day, being a Lyft driver, I picked up this lady on a short trip, and our short conversation was that she worked for a doctor who reversed diabetes and Alzheimer's, and I'm like, oh please, that cannot be possible. I gave her my number, but she forgot to call me, so I Googled diabetes reversal doctor in Rockville, and I found Dr. Wonder. So I kept hearing about this dinner on the radio, and I was too skeptical. I'm like, please, that's not going to work. But I kept the number, and then I finally decided to call Dr. Wonder. I had many questions, but the ladies in the office decided that they could not answer any of my questions, that I should attend the dinner. So I put it off for a while, and then I decided, let me go to the dinner. And extremely skeptical and stubborn because I didn't think it was possible. I came to the dinner, and later on made an appointment to see Dr. Wonder. When I got to the office, he motivated me. I was very nervous. I was a nervous wreck because diabetes is all over in my family. I've lost friends through diabetes. My best friend's mother lost both of her legs, and that was my why, and that was my reason why I need to do something for myself. So when I got to the office, he told me what it would take, and I was extremely nervous. He calmed me down, and I decided, let's go for it. So I gave it a try and did all the tests, and the first glucose test that came back was 7.8, and I was mad because I knew that was very high, and now I might be getting diabetic complications. I was afraid, but I kept on following their instructions, and every time I come to the office, Dr. H would have to calm me down because I was very, very nervous. It was not easy, but it's a sacrifice that I had to do for my health. I kept on following their instructions. I never stopped. It was very hard. I told my family about it, and everyone kind of helped me, but no one would come on board with me. So I was kind of on my own. I had to prove to them that I can do this. So I kept following the instructions, and like Dr. H would tell, every time I tried to eat something different, she would say, are you going to eat rat poison? And that was my thing. Every time I decided to eat something that was not what I'm supposed to eat, I thought about rat poison, and that kept me from going backwards. I kept pushing and pushing, and that was in June, and to date, my blood sugar, my glucose is now 5.8. And again, it was not easy, but it was a sacrifice for my health. And I'm so happy. I thank Dr. Wonder and Dr. H and his staff for keep inspiring me to stay on the path, and I will not stop. My motivation is to help as many people as I can. I tell people about them. And the biggest part was I went to my primary care physician, and when I brought all the results to her, and when she saw them, she was extremely happy and asked me, who am I seeing? I told her Dr. Wonder, and she was like, she's going to, said she would refer patients to Dr. Wonder because of the progress that I made. And then she told me that I did not need to take 1,000 milligrams of Metformin anymore. That was cut in half. And I was also on blood pressure medication, and those were eliminated. So I'm a living proof that this sacrifice can be made for you. I was on Metformin 1,000 milligrams twice per day, and also taking losartan and amlodipine for high blood pressure. My doctor eliminated the Metformin to 500 milligrams for now, and as far as the amlodipine and the losartan, that was totally eliminated. I am now sleeping much better. Before I could not sleep through the night. I had problems falling asleep. I am sleeping much better. My quality of life has improved. I feel a lot healthier. And the biggest deal, one of the additional big deal for me is that I went from a size 14 to a size 8. I have lost almost 30 pounds, 28.5 pounds to date. And so happy about that. So I would tell everyone who has diabetes to stop procrastinating, because it can only get better for them. They need to see Dr. Wonder, and he is the person who can help them get their diabetes reversed. I'm a living testimony.